The emotional moment between Jungkook and Taehyung in front of the military base recently left ARMY with many questions. The tears, the tight hug, and the meaningful expressions they showed seemed too emotional for just a normal farewell. But what raised even more suspicion among fans was their silence after the incident. No official statements. No social media posts. No explanation from the agency. What really happened? Why did they look so different? And are they hiding something from ARMY? Let's uncover the mystery behind this shocking moment. An unexpected secret meeting that day. The atmosphere at the military base felt heavier than usual. There were no cheers from ARMY, no usual joyful energy whenever BTS members met. Amidst the busy soldiers walking around, a black car smoothly entered the base's front area. A man dressed entirely in black, wearing a cap and a mask that covered most of his face, stepped out hurriedly. Jungkook. He clearly didn't want to attract attention, but his presence was impossible to ignore, and on the other side of the gate, Kim Taehyung appeared. Usually, whenever they met, there would be laughter, big smiles, or even playful teasing. But this time, nothing. All that could be seen were two men standing still, as if there was something too heavy to say. And within seconds, Taehyung ran toward Jungkook and pulled him into a tight embrace. Taehyung's tears, Jungkook's silence, and the mystery behind it. The hug lasted for quite a while, longer than usual. Taehyung buried his face in Jungkook's chest, while Jungkook could only rub his back gently, and words were spoken. But their silence spoke louder than 1,000 sentences. Then, Taehyung suddenly broke into tears. His shoulders trembled, his sobs could be heard, and his tears fell uncontrollably. And what shocked everyone even more, Jungkook remained silent. Why didn't Jungkook say anything? Why could he only let Taehyung cry? And even stranger, why did this meeting feel like something they had secretly planned? ARMY started to realize that something was being kept from them. Jungkook's unusual behavior after a while. Taehyung finally lifted his head. His eyes were red and swollen, his face filled with deep sadness. Jungkook gave a small smile and wiped away Taehyung's tears with his hand. However, his gaze remained the same, cold and full of secrets. Then, in a soft voice, he said, "I have to go." Taehyung didn't respond. He simply bit his lip, trying to hold back his tears. And then, Jungkook turned around and walked toward his car without looking back. Why didn't he look back? Why didn't he say more? Was this really their final goodbye? ARMY speculations. Are they hiding something? This emotional moment quickly spread across social media. ARMY all over the world couldn't stop talking about it. However, the more people analyzed the details, the more questions started to arise. Several theories began to surface. Is Jungkook hiding a big decision? Many ARMYs believe that Jungkook is leaving for a long time, and this was his last chance to see Taehyung. Taehyung struggling with something in the military. Some speculate that Taehyung might be going through a tough time in the military, and this meeting was Jungkook's way of supporting him. They know something that ARMY doesn't. Their silence, their expressions, and the way this farewell happened felt too intense. There's something bigger they know but can't reveal. However, until now, neither of them has given any confirmation. The emotional meeting between Jungkook and Taehyung at the military base has deeply moved fans worldwide. The tears, the tight embrace, and the silence full of meaning seem to hold a big secret that remains undisclosed. But now, a bigger question arises. Did this really happen? Or was it just a fabricated event to attract media attention? Are Jungkook and Taehyung truly hiding something from ARMY? Or are we all just caught up in a scenario designed to create a stir? Let's break down all these speculations and encourage ARMY to think deeper, real emotion, or just acting. Looking back at the event at the military base, it's hard to ignore how emotional the moment was. Taehyung was seen crying hard in Jungkook's embrace. Jungkook remained silent, barely saying a word, but his expression showed deep sadness. Their hug lasted longer and felt more intense than usual. Jungkook left without looking back, leaving Taehyung in tears, Everything appeared genuinely touching. But isn't it also possible that this was a carefully orchestrated scene? In the entertainment industry, emotions can be a powerful tool to capture public attention. BTS is a group that's always in the spotlight. Every move they make, every word they say, even every facial expression they show is closely watched by millions of fans worldwide. So, the question is, was this moment truly spontaneous? Or was it part of a planned scenario to stir emotions among ARMY? What do you think? Why are Jungkook and Taehyung staying silent? Typically, after a big emotional moment like this, BTS members would provide clarification or at least post something on social media. But this time, both Jungkook and Taehyung remained silent, and posts on Vaporz, and comments from their agency, HYB, and videos, photos, or messages explaining what really happened. Their silence has made many fans even more suspicious. If this moment was real, why haven't they explained what actually happened? But if this was a staged event, did they deliberately create mystery so ARMY would keep talking about it? What do you think? Is the media playing a role in this? As we know, every move BTS makes always becomes a media sensation. If an emotional moment like this goes viral, the media will quickly take advantage of it. News articles will be written with headlines that spark curiosity. Reaction videos will appear on YouTube and TikTok. Twitter and Instagram will be flooded with fan theories and discussions. All of this creates a massive wave of speculation. But is this something that happened naturally, or was the media helped to make this event even bigger? If this was truly a touching moment, why hasn't any official source provided a statement? If this was just a media stunt, who is actually benefiting from all of this? Could this simply be a strategy to keep BTS in the spotlight while they are serving in the military? ARMY, what do you think? Why is there no clear evidence? Another big question. Why is there no concrete proof of this event? If such an emotional moment really happened, there should be more recordings or photos to confirm it. But so far, only a few snippets have surfaced on social media, and clear video footage, and high-quality photos, and credible sources confirming the event. With so many cameras and fans always capturing BTS's every moment, why does this particular encounter feel so mysterious? Is there something deliberately being hidden? Or is this just a story made to trigger ARMY's emotions? What do you think? ARMY, are we being manipulated? If this is just a marketing strategy, we have to ask, is this fair to ARMY? As fans, we have invested so much emotion in our connection with BTS. If this event was merely a trick to create drama and buzz, wouldn't that mean our feelings were manipulated? But if this truly happened, why haven't Jungkook and Taehyung tried to explain it to ARMY? Are they truly unable to speak? Or do they want to leave us stuck in this mystery? Conclusion: fact or hoax? To this day, there is still no definite answer about what actually happened between Jungkook and Taehyung. Some ARMY believe this was a real and deeply touching moment, but others feel this was just a fabricated drama to attract media attention and keep BTS relevant during their military service. What do you think? Do you believe this really happened? Or do you feel this was just a publicity stunt designed to draw attention? Is BTS and their agency intentionally keeping us in the dark? Or is the media blowing this out of proportion for their own benefit? ARMY, it's time to discuss. Leave your thoughts in the comments.